Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Mukesh English, and in this video we shall have the discussion of the 2 marks questions from the important story, important tale, The Forbidden Note. It's an Estonian Baltic folk tale, and this is in the first semester BSc General English. So let's have the discussion for the 2 marks questions from the story here. Question number 1: Why was it a bad year for the fishing village? The fishing village had poor catches since autumn, leaving their larders empty by spring. So that's the reason that the year was the very worst year for this fishing village. What did the fishermen decide to do despite it being early in the season? They resolved to try their luck by going to sea before fishing season began. Who did the fishermen turn to for help? They sought help from old man Karel, a retired and experienced fisherman. What did old man Karel give the fishermen? The old man Karel gave them a kerchief tied with 3 knots, each with specific powers. What did the first knot in the kerchief do? It brought a fair wind to sail the boat. Then, what did the second knot do? It drew fish into the nets. Because of the second knot, it brought the fish. What warning did the old man Karel give about the third knot? He warned them not to untie the third knot, never to untie. What advice did Karel give about the catch? He told them to be content, to be satisfied with whatever the sea sent, not to cast their nets for the second time. What happened when fishermen undid or untie the first knot? What happened? A fresh wind blew, propelling the boat swiftly, and the boat moved very fast towards the ocean. How did the second note affect the fishermen's catch? The second note attracted a huge number of fish into the nets, so their nets got filled with the fish. Why did the fishermen decide to cast their nets for the second time? They were very greedy and they wanted to fill the boats to the brim. What was the result of casting the nets a second time? The nets were empty and they caught no fish. What did the captain decide to do after the second attempt? He decided to untie the third note, which was told not to do to get the better luck. What happened when the third note was untied? A storm arose and the sea roared fiercely. What strange fish did the fishermen catch after untying the third note? They caught a tailless pike with a blunt tail. What unusual sounds did the fishermen hear at sea? They heard voices asking, "Everyone awake, everyone at home," and a horn started getting blown. What did the pike do in response to the sounds? The pike began thrashing in the boat, trying to escape. What did the captain do with the pike? He threw it overboard, suspecting it was what the voice were seeking. So what kind of voice they were seeking, they started to suspect. What happened after the pike was thrown into the sea? A terrible storm arose, tossing the boat violently. Where did the fishermen take refuge from the storm? They landed on a rocky island called Huma. Then, I'm sorry, there's a mistake here. Just a minute. Yes. Who did the fishermen meet on the island? They met a bent old man with a white beard. How did the old man react to the fisherman's story? The old man scolded them for disobeying old man Karel, but finally he agreed to help them. What did the old man do with the kerchief? He tied a new knot in the kerchief and calmed the storm. How did fishermen return home? The sea became calm and a breeze carried the boat safely back. What lesson did the fishermen learn? The fishermen learned to keep their word and respect the sea's gifts, never forgetting their experience and never to be greedy. So these are the 25 questions which we have tried to collect from the story The Forbidden Knot, an Estonian Baltic tale. So friends, if you want to prepare for the 5 marks, 10 marks questions, you can go through the videos on the summary of this lesson. Thank you so much for watching this video. Comment the video, like the video, subscribe the channel. Any questions, feel free to reach me at mukeshenglish@gmail.com. I wish you good luck for the examination.